Y'all ever heard have any of you ever heard of Discord?
Yes.
Yes.
Do,
Yes.
do any of you use it?
Sorry, guys.
All right, so I didn't catch it. Did any of you say that you're using it or you're not?
I'm not using it.
I'm not using it currently, but I've used it in the past. And then I said it's similar to Slack, correct?
Oh, it's Slack is Slack is something different. This is
This
like
is yeah,
Telegram and Slack on
on
steroids.
steroids. Yeah.
Steroids.
I remember. I was like, whoa.
We touched on a few items last week regarding like how we would go about setting up or implementing the ideas that we talked about, the monetization ideas that we talked about. And this platform is really ideal. I was taking a look at it over the weekend. Many other people, like especially in the gaming and developer and all of that tech world stuff, many of those people are using it, but it blew up so much that so many different other groups and communities are using this, and I didn't realize how much money communities are making on this platform. And so I watched a few videos, and it's crazy. So I just wanted to touch on that. So when we talked about, I'm just gonna go through a quick example, right? When we talked about the onboarding application and implementing that application to, different members or, new members and trying to get them onboarded. So let me show you all a quick demonstration real quick of they Discord already has a lot of these features already implemented. I was in the process of implementing many of these features on Telegram. It just would have took me more time. And so these features are already available in Discord, and all I have to do is configure it. So it will take time to set them all up, but it's a heck of a lot easier. Okay. So just take a look at the onboarding. Okay, so can y'all see this? They have a little quick GIF or GIF. Can y'all see this?
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, so check this out. So to help anyone in your join your community on Discord with ease and delight, they're giving community admins the ability to create personalized onboarding experience. And so what that looks like is you can see where new members can get to pick out their roles, pick out the different channels that they might be interested in, depending on the different types of channels that we have available. And once they're in, basically all they have to do is just go through a flow, similar to a flow like you would do with a tax software like H&R Block or TurboTax or whatever is the case. And so you adjust the answers to the questions to swap roles or channels at any time. And so if you take a look at this screenshot, what do you want to do with this server? Blah, blah, blah. What do you want notifications for? Blah, blah, blah. And then, oh, hey, welcome. So you can set up the onboarding screens and send those new members through that screen where they can actually select what's appropriate or what's relevant for them. And that's crazy. Because remember, so what we were hearing from different members is they were confused about what was going on and where we were in the process. The other pain point members mentioned was, well, there's so many notifications happening in this single channel. We're confused. And when I come back, maybe I missed a day and then I got to go through so many different channels. Well, this is the opportunity where they can just select the channels they want to be notified. And this has the at mention feature. So for example, if I go into a group and I want to at mention a certain role. So we can create the certain or specific roles. Let's say, for example, newbies. Okay, newbies or within 90 days, right? Something of that nature. basically we just go in and at mention newbies, and it will only notify those roles within the group. And so everyone else could ignore it. They won't even get a notification on their device. Any questions on that?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Now, since I already touched on the roles, and the different channels, same as Telegram, but we can actually do a little bit more than what we're allowed to do on Telegram, like make certain channels private, and grant access through monetization features. So we could do a like exclusive channel, hey, a early access channel, things of that nature. So that's just to give you an idea. But I really want you all to see these monetization features. So let me pull that up. So here, they have so many different capabilities. Remember, we talked about doing things like bundling, and how we would go about implementing charging new members for different access levels to different content, or to different digital products and things of that nature. Well, you have all of those capabilities here on this platform, all of them. So everything that we talked about, it's available here in this platform. So we could do things like add subscriptions. We can add enable free trials. We can set up a duration for the free trial. We can give we could do free giveaways, all kinds of things. Like it's I'm not even going to go through this, but I'm going to send you all a link to these to the tabs that I have here, so you could just go through and peruse and just take a quick look. But this is amazing because every idea that we talked about, basically all it is a configuration here. So Joemi, this is where you and I will connect, and we'll, begin, identifying how to configure these features and roll them out, one by one, especially as we need based on the most important, or, however we prioritize what we want to do first. Do y'all have any questions? I'll pause right there and see if y'all have any questions.
How did you come about finding Discord?
So I had been hearing, because as a software engineer, like a lot of people in my industry are using it. I just didn't think much about it until we had that discussion last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, let me go check this out. And I was taking a look at other platforms and what Telegram allows us to do. And then I seen Discord, watched a couple of videos, and then went into their documentation and was like, oh, this is it.
Yeah, I never even knew that it was this in depth with everything that you can do.
It is crazy. So get this, Joemi, you can actually, anything that we need or any capability. Remember how I integrated the PPAI, where you can ask the questions and all of that good stuff?
Mhm.
Well, and guess what, Tiana, remember how we're setting up these polls and different things of that nature?
Yep.
Well, a lot of those capabilities are going to be that much easier. Even transcriptions for our meetings, sharing screens, you can do that real time within the app itself. Like you don't even have to hop on Zoom to do that.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't know this could do all this. I knew about Discord
Facts.
from I was learning day trading or something.
Mhm.
And I knew that she had people pay for it, but I didn't know we could do all of this. My goodness.
Yes. Yes.
Traders are big on Discord, actually.
Yeah, they are.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's actually how I got into
Oh, go ahead.
blowing up. So that's why I was like, nah, let me back off of this.
But one of the good things that Ace mentioned is people can pick wherever they want to join to, right? Whatever channel they want to see, they can pick that, right? So it's whatever flow. And then, like he said, if you mention this group, only the people part of that group will get the notification. No one else would even get it. You're overwhelming everyone that isn't part of that group.
Right.
So I think that's great. And if we can make monetize out of that, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we figured Jay Money would really like that part. When we discussed it, I said Jay Money is gonna be over the top happy about that fact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody, all of the people that I know who utilize Discord have people pay monthly for it.
Well,
we was thinking about the tiers, but hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We have to discuss that.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea because it is true. Everybody that I've seen on Discord, they have you pay like a subscription just to have it.
Yeah, it's a subscription.
Yeah.
Anthony, when it was just that one-time fee though, right? For us, if we get it for the whole group, correct?
that you're talking about a feature for the store.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
So
a one-time fee.
okay, all right.
Well, the people that probably charge to get on it, it's probably like, hey, for you to be on into my private channel, you gotta get so and so, right? This much. That's probably how that went about, not because of the actual subscription of having Discord, but more of access to my channel with all this info. You gotta pay me, you know?
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good though. That is, yeah. That's good.
Great.
Yeah, because again, Telegram has been great, but it can get overwhelming, which is sometimes I'm like, by the time I come back at work, I'm like, I can't even keep up with and having multiple channels that I'm like, I don't even, and people say the same thing in multiple channels.
Yeah, fact.
So it's hard to be like, okay, what do I want to see? So where you can who can see and what the person actually wants to see and put it up to them. I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Right.
Because everything was getting lost in the chats. And that's why we first started doing the topics, because we're like, okay, things are getting lost if we do the topics. But with this particular platform, it allows us to just do everything. And I like the whole at mention. It even allows us to send out like birthday, celebrations to people.
Yeah, so you could probably create like a workflow that it's on. Just create that workflow. Hey, this person's birthday, blah blah blah, or this is remember our leaders, our weekly meetings. Like you can have those just generate by themselves. They should have. The worst case, if they don't, then that workflow can do that.
Yeah, so I'm excited about all of that. Ooh, I don't do something. Okay.
When would you guys want to implement this?
So that's the thing, right? I really want all of leadership to see it.
Right.
And then we go through and we all I already created the PPM Discord server. So once we all get access, I'll send you all an invite and then we go in and play around with it. Then we can roll it out. Because guess what?
Guess what?
I've seen a feature for everything, that every pain point that y'all talked about, every single one of leadership members talked about. It's available here. So like if members are not being active, we could send them to an inactive channel. The bot will automatically send them to an inactive channel if they're being inactive.
So we could flow like, oh, if you're inactive for a certain amount of days, just move you over.
Yep.
Yes.
It'll move you over automatically. You can
we got to do that. Where's the energy?
Now what's the duration that you want people to be inactive for? Like a week, 2 weeks, a month?
that 2-day time frame that we discussed. Look,
Not the
we got
2
those
days.
meetings. Well, you know what I'm saying? Anthony and I discussed it. Like, you have 2 meetings, that 2 meeting time frame, not 2 days, 2 meetings. Because
Oh, okay.
if you miss more
The two-
than 2 meetings, you're behind. So you got those
Yeah.
2 meetings,
Oh
Yes.
One
Okay.
you
meeting, you're
know,
I
and then
definitely
they can
agree
get
with 2
transferred
meetings.
over to the non-active group, free play group, whatever. So we can continue on to move without me sending another email and say, hey, somebody's getting cut. No, when you don't see your stuff in that group, you already got cut. And I don't have to do all of that. I don't have to
Yeah.
type up anything. I don't have to think about it. The system is doing it for me and
And
moving
we
it over.
could put it out there like, hey, this is how it's gonna happen.
Oh, that's a
Right.
disclosure.
That's right, of course. But it's like, hey, well, after a certain amount of time, if you're not in it, let's say whatever, 2 weeks. Cause like I said, even if you miss 1 meeting, you're definitely behind. 2, that's like I
Right.
can't even, right? So let's say
Right.
worst case, after 2 weeks, this is gonna send you to the inactive channel. So
Mhm.
hey, but I mean, if you waited for 2 weeks, like that means you're not in it whatsoever.
Yeah, your heart's not.
You're done. You know what I
Like,
mean?
you say you want to be in it, but you don't want to put in no work.
Right. And like we said, we know that things happen, but communication is key. And then if you're
Right.
communicating every week though, oh, something came up, or then that's still a problem as well, because when are you going to make the time to take care of business since we're trying to do business?
Yeah.
Facts.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel that great, but I was like, this is important to me. So I'm like, I'm here. So
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Trying for-
Exactly.
they
And there was
want.
another feature that Anthony was telling me, and he showed me the membership, like, you know how I was saying that we're gonna do like the application and all of that in order to get members. It automatically will have all of that in there, and then it will be like, "Thank you for joining." It has all of that. It's like, I'm like, oh my goodness, that is gonna
Is
be
that
perfect.
is that part of the onboarding community, Anthony, that you just showed us? Oh, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, so we'll automatically have a welcome channel where they'll get welcome messages. And there's just so many different things that we can configure. Like I said, we can have there's so many ways in which we can incentivize the members, and the way we can approach it, like you all talked about, is obviously there are members who might be trying to transition and position themselves to free up more of their time so they can participate more. And right now, for different members, it may be difficult. As Yvonne mentioned, it would be better if they were able to communicate that. But in this platform, it's going to be because of the way the group moves. That's what's going to be the main motivator, right? So if you come in as a new person and your role is noob or something of that nature, and you see other members, elevating and doing different activities that's allowing them to elevate their roles and access, that to me is what's going to incentivize other members to get off the fence and participate and contribute, because they'll see other
Right.
people around them advancing as like, yo, I want access, I want to be here, I want to be in that meeting, I want to see what the attorneys have to say, I want to see what the CPA has to say. So
Yeah.
oh, one other thing. Now, y'all may not know this, but Discord has over 700 million plus active members.
Did he say active?
Yeah.
Active.
Active. Now,
Oh,
once we
yeah.
reach 1,000 members, they automatically start promoting your community so that the 700 member pool can see what your community is doing and
So
join.
that's marketing right there.
Right.
Right.
And that's gonna
Exactly.
just members that will be monetizing their memberships.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yep.
You know what? I'm on Discord right now. I forgot that I was even in a chat on Discord still. I used it already. I forgot.
But there you go.
Oh my goodness. How did this happen?
Yeah. What am I? Hold on. What's that you bringing up, Anthony? Ooh, dang. Okay.
So this is I made some notes for you all. And that way you can you don't have to try to navigate through Discord. But I just made some quick notes about the benefits. I left some links there. Are y'all able to see my note?
I can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just made some quick notes about you know, like how we can grow our community, the subscriptions, some links to you know, the details and things of that nature. We can offer merch, next level learning, so you can offer educational courses, do digital downloads, one-on-one coaching. So Tiana, you mentioned that you're a real estate agent. So you're a real estate agent in the state of New York. Imagine the access that, you know, one-on-one coachings, you can grant access to different members. So everybody with their unique skills, you know, and he, you know, Brian with the credit, because his credit knowledge is like, you know, phenomenal. So he could just be like, yo, we can do a hangout and I can help you understand better how to do ABC through XYZ, you know, things
Yeah.
of that nature. So all of us with our unique skills and ability will be able to, you know, do these hangouts and offer these monetization opportunities to the members. So but yeah, so just some quick notes, manage notifications, blah, 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 and then some links here. But how to grow our community, keep members engaged. That's what I like most about it is how can we incentivize the members? Even how would we even be able to create a community that allows those who are ready to invest, ready to invest in wholesaling, pursue that effort, buy commercial, buy mobile. We can have a channel for each of those different areas of concern. But what about the members who just want to kind of like tag along? What about them? They just want to kind of like tag along, like they're interested in real estate or what, just about talking real estate. And then if we create things like, hey, do you have any, they could be like, do any of you know about what's this guy's name? DJ Academics.
Yeah.
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 Okay. So he has a unique audience, right? And he calls them I forget what he called them, but he calls them like some kind of something squad, right? Where anytime they're trying to get information on a topic, he notifies them and say, hey, he says, okay, squad, go find out all the information that you can about this person. And they go out and they grab all information across the internet, across social media profiles and everything, and they bring it in and then to his team, and then they uh sort through that information and then they organize it for that content. He gets it in real time on some of his videos, and other times available in the following video. So just imagine having a community where you could be like, okay, PPM investigative squad, you know, they might be interested in doing something like that, but we'd be able to explore and identify what makes some of these members tick. Okay, maybe they don't want to invest in real estate, but maybe they want to help grow a community. Maybe they want to participate that way. Maybe they want to be the ones to help, you know, on the behind the scenes make this work. You know, so I'd hate to lose out on like I was sharing that idea with Yvonne, was like, man, you know, we definitely want to get rid of the ones if they're not trying to participate. But really the main idea was, well, if we're trying to invest and they're not attending the meetings, then you can't invest if you're not attending the meetings. That just can't happen. So, but then what if they still want to just kind of hang around? But what if they're willing to pay a subscription fee to help grow the community? Because we're already told Yvonne, like, hey, I'll pay. to help the community because I believe in the community.
Mhm.
So I was like, word? And she was like, yeah, that's what they told me. So I was like, well, then if that's the case, then we need to find ways to set it up to where any member can contribute however they see best to contribute. We just have to set it up and have a platform that allows us to do it that way and not make it hard on us. So, and this definitely is that.
Right. She was just mentioning that she needs to know what it is that we need from her, and she'll be able to assist. She's in the free play group right now because, of course, she wasn't ready to invest because she has a lot going on, but she wants to be able to still assist property playmakers as much as she can. And she said when she comes across knowledge, she wants to be able to help in that way as well. So we do have members, and I think that's the whole reason why we did create the property playmakers free group, because we do have people that want to still be a part of the group but just not ready to invest. And as Anthony said, if we can have them, that wants to help do all these other things, then that will be perfect. And we do need that because everybody don't want to invest or don't want to invest right now. So
Right.
in a
And
way,
just like people that are coming across information that could still be
yeah,
knowledge
right,
for any one of us.
exactly.
So,
Right. Carnisa, I think that's her name, and Treya, they both are posting, different pieces of information in the free play, and they're doing that voluntarily.
Mhm.
yeah.
So I'm like, well, if they're not attending the meetings, but they're still contributing to the, adding value to the group. So if we found ways to be able to incentivize and get more people to do that, then this group can grow, exponentially. But
Yeah.
I really want to put this out there and just say, look, we need all the scrutiny that you all can muster about, this platform and the idea that I shared, because with everyone's scrutiny, then we'd be able to really get to the, the value, like when you heat up gold and you get rid of the impurities and only the pure gold rise to the surface. That's really what the idea is. So, put your scrutiny hats on and, bring it, whatever. And also your any crazy, insane ideas, how we could utilize this, platform in ways that, people aren't even thinking of traditionally. So
Okay.
One thing that we looked at is that you can do a video with Discord, but I think we want you guys to kind of check that out yourselves. We felt like maybe it'll still be better for us to use Zoom anyways, but there is a feature on Discord where we can actually hang out and do that directly through Discord. But it wasn't that hot for us. Like it,
Can
but
that be
yep.
okay? Because I know that's obviously a key takeaway for us, but I mean, we can always try that, right? Like you said, and if it works, then we are just on one platform and everything is all centralized.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. That's why I had liked about it when he first showed me. I'm like, oh man, we can do everything in Discord. That's perfect.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, the Zoom, not the Zoom, but the video, we're just kind of like, But if everybody check it out and they're like, well, we can work with this, then I'm cool with
It's
it.
good.
It wasn't horrible. It just wasn't.
What are some
Say that
cons
again.
that
Feel that's not like up to par.
Right, exactly.
What did you just say, Joemi? I didn't hear what y'all two just said.
Sorry, I'm just thinking like what is it that you think, Yvonne, that's not up to par with the Discord video versus Zoom?
Yeah.
What we were looking at is the fact that with Zoom, there's other features that they have that you can't do on Discord. So him and I were just testing together what that looks like. And we were just thinking that it'll be better for us to use Zoom anyways because of how the platform just set up for the calls. But he
Got
can,
it.
but other than that, I mean, we still can see each other. We were able to talk to each other. I don't think there's no like background for it or anything like that. But again, we just kind of tested out this weekend. we didn't go deep into it going back and forth, but that's why we're asking the team to kind of check it out for themselves and for us to kind of figure out if this is the best, way to
maybe
do it or whatever.
even next leadership meeting, we could have it on Discord.
And like test.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Anthony, what do you think that do you want to give the leadership team like a week until next meeting and kind of check it out for themselves and see what they think, and then maybe decide soon? Because obviously we want to start working on it, right?
Yeah,
Definitely. We do.
Yeah. If y'all game, I'm game. We could do it.
Yeah, we game. I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
He's like, money, okay.
Yeah, J Money. Yeah, so we can do that in the week and we can check out, see what that looks like. We'll post that link inside the chat so that way Chi and Brian can also log in to do their due diligence.
Okay.
I know we have, I wanted to verify with everybody, but they're not on tonight, that we're good to go for our meeting tomorrow with, not tomorrow, but Wednesday with yeah, not tomorrow. I have stuff that's going on tomorrow, but Wednesday with the attorney. Like, make sure that, because I didn't get any feedback if he sent over the questions already or anything like that. So I wanted to, but if we're all good, we should be having that on Wednesday.
Yeah,
So.
is that calendar for 5? So yeah, I know Brian said he has some family matters going on tonight, so maybe that just took precedent. So because usually
he did. He said,
yeah,
he is. He said that he was gonna jump on, but then get off. But of course, family things happen, and we have to do what we gotta do for that. Definitely.
Yeah.
Family first.
Yeah, I think we could just, check in the chat, in the channel, and just make sure, hey, we had the meeting, and obviously Anthony will send the recording when it's possible, and then we discuss this, for potential, expansion.
Right.
So, and then just say, hey, just want to, confirm that we're still good for Wednesday's meeting. So.
Right. Exactly.
I think that's great. I'm excited.
I know. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah. Let's
moving
go.
in the right direction.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't hear that last part, you guys. What did y'all say?
No, I was saying we're moving in the right direction.
We knew you'll like it.
I love it.
And hey, you're gonna be we're gonna be each other's testers using it and the automation and everything.
Start original opening.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you, Ace, for even checking this out and obviously putting all those notes, because I love how he says, "Oh, I put notes," and it's like, but you're so detailed and organized. I love that. Like, my brain functions so well on detail and organization.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
He's like, why do we need to do that? I'm like, because it makes things better.
Nice.
But no, for sure. So I guess we'll leave it up to the team when to decide. Hopefully by next leadership team, we have an answer so we can start. And then once we have an answer, then Anthony and I will meet and discuss, I guess, how we want to move forward. Right, Anthony?
Indeed.
Sounds good.
Indeed.
Y'all in the cold too. I say it, girl. It's freezing in New York.
I know it's cold. It's so cold here.
It's cold here.
It's cold.
It's like 40 degrees here.
Oh nah, I think it was like it's 37 here right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah.
Oh, it's so cold.
All right.
But we don't have. Oh, there's one other thing. Dang. Okay, I guess it's not one other thing. There was something I wanted to tell the group. prior to I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to do that some other time. Because I can't think of it right now. But yeah, so we have Discord. We can work on that. We'll talk next week. I'm excited for it. Really excited because, man, all the stuff that we were planning on doing, it just takes it off our plate, really, once it get automated. So I'm just like, and I need that because I need my time so I can do all the other things that I'm doing, you know, throughout my day. And to do that, you know, without it being automated is just difficult. So when he showed me that, I'm looking at him like, oh my goodness, you are a goddamn genius. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, I'm not a genius. It's just the app. But but yeah, but I'm like, whatever, it works. So, you know.
Could you send us the invite to Discord tonight?
Yeah, I could do it.
Yeah. Well, I'll download that right now, actually. So
look at him. He was ready to push the button. He probably already had it up, ready to ready to send it to you guys.
I love it. At least the one takeaway that I'll take from the doing that fund your freedom is they definitely emphasize moving with speed. If you don't do that, you get left behind. So if we don't, if we don't do it now, then we're just gonna, linger and things are just gonna stay the way that they are, not doing anything. So, and I love this group because things move. So
yeah, I like that.
Man,
had it at some point too because it was like, oh, re-download.
Okay, my username.
Say I'll do this later.
You got it. Invite. And then once we do that, we'll later on, I guess maybe like try it out, even though we're trying out for the week and we did agree to it, maybe try it out for another week, just us actually doing our everything with it. So a total of 2 weeks. And then from there, we can decide when we're going to roll it out with the general main group or whatever. Let's see what they think, because I know that transition for them, we gotta, of course, make that smooth for them. Yeah, since a lot of them just got used to Telegram.
Yeah,
yeah,
and everything else we put in Telegram, it was like a big mess. So to have them, and with I love the fact that it has games too. So our our general meetings is going to be lit, because what we can do is we can actually have like real estate games to kind of help people engage and do certain stuff to make it fun. Yeah. So we can start doing like small little things in the, just questions. Like, so even like for the wholesaling, I just thought about this. The wholesaling course that we're on, and everybody's like, oh my goodness, it's so much. If we're like, as we're learning, we do like little games and questionnaires, and we can put it into one of these games here. Now we're answering these things, like, so we're playing a game and learning as we go. So that'll be kind of awesome. But that's just the thing.
That will be like that.
Yeah, do a little and then what he said, didn't you say we can play the game and then like win money or something?
What?
Anthony?
Yeah, they got all kinds of.
Yeah, see, so we could play a game and win money. And so that would be so fun to kind of like, after playing it, doing some stuff, and we actually, get some Starbucks money.
I think that's kind of cool, because having it in a game, it don't feel like it's so tedious, let's say, right? Like you could practice your knowledge in the game. Like, hey, what would you do in this case? Blah, blah, blah. And then you could just answer the question, right? And play the game. And it might get people excited to keep learning what's, the. But again, we'll see.
Right, that'd be so fun. But babe, did you go ahead and send it over?
It's in the Zoom chat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I was like, where
I
is
don't
it?
do that. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was gonna send it on the Telegram.
Yes, sir.
Do that.
Oh, you do
Yeah,
it.
that-
Yeah, don't get me to look at no Zoom chat because I don't know how to
Yeah.
do it. Like, where's the chat out the Zoom?
She said, don't have me look at no Zoom chat.
Respect.
She's like on this phone. Oh, that was funny, yeah. Thank you.
I'm in it already. I waved. I forgot I had Discord.
Accept invite. Expires in 6 days.
You better accept it.
That little face just suits Tiana come out like that with the little earmuffs. Like,
I know, ain't it cute? I thought so too.
I love it.
So funny. Imagine Joy says, wait, are you human?
They even
actually,
can
if you're human.
monetize emojis. You can monetize emojis, like offer customized emojis and let people pay for new emojis and stuff like that.
What? It's
You can do that?
Yes.
Look, y'all. We're gonna be every little thing. Look,
Oh, well,
just Jonathan.
Well, hello.
We're gonna be killing the game. Oh, Anthony, tell them about the channel part, like their YouTube, right? There's so much stuff that you can do, like the YouTube or something he was saying that you can put on there as well, like everybody's stuff.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so it's all just connecting with the different social media platforms. So if we got PPM TikTok and PPM YouTube, anytime there's a post, you can specify the different notifications to different channels within the server. So yeah, you can configure that and people can get notified whenever there's an update. So yeah, it's a lot, yeah. This is it. So hopefully, yeah, this is it.
I like it. I'm feeling it.
This is the future.
Man.
I know. Look at us growing already.
Oh, on there he got like this something about like a fraud or something, Anthony. I thought I seen on your thing about fraud.
Oh no, ain't no minutes. I don't take minutes in a leadership meeting.
She even doing minutes?
Go ahead and tell.
I don't do minutes in a leadership meeting.
Yeah, we don't do that in leadership meeting, but we can post a video, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that you want to make sure. But Anthony, what about that fraud? I thought I see something on your computer about fraud. Like, can Discord do that as well? Like, if something happens with if not fraud, but if scamming, like somebody trying to scam someone.
No, that's something separate from this. But
look at me.
The other benefit of Discord is the security features. Telegram has certain levels of security, but they're still able to hack in.
Yeah, I gotta love it.
Okay.
I really love the channel that says Forgotten Abyss.
Yeah, you like that?
Right.
Yeah, so we can come up with all kinds of crazy channel names. Like,
yeah. Now this is cool. This is cool. This was right what we need. Oh, sure.
Yeah, I like it in here. It's nice.
She's liking it here.
It feels fancy.
I know it does. It's so much.
I was like, this like meetup like early next year or something. I was like, I'm trying to like hang out
To
with
be
you.
honest, I said quarterly, especially when the wholesale checks start coming in. Man, listen, job I want off this weekend.
Long weekend.
Thursday to I'll see y'all Monday, all right?
You're gonna come back on Monday, gonna be like, excuse me, sir.
I quit my job. Thank you.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. We want freedom.
Girl.
So we don't have to ask nobody for no Thursday, then no Friday, Monday off.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. I'm so sick of my job.
Thanks.
I'm so sick of him today.
But then I put in my proofs from my 9 to 5.
Man, that's the plan,
Yo,
is for us to be free.
Yes, freedom. That's
Mhm.
what it is.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of my manager. You know, she got on me.
We here, girl, we here for what you do.
Man, she got on me because she's been so picky about our email. She got on me because in between the last line of my last sentence and my signature, there were 2 spaces instead of 1.
Are you serious?
I am dead ass serious.
What?
Don't she
She was
Y'all, I am so tired of my job.
yo,
Girl.
that's wow.
Yeah, the 2 spaces versus the 1 space. Like, look, you want in the API format? What you want? Like AP format?
Oh, that was wow. I was like, are you for real? And like we have like teams. So we do like little team meetings, and she called me on Teams for that. And I was like,
That's crazy.
Thank you,
man,
Lord.
I know. So we need to hurry up so I can quit my job.
Yeah, we about to free you, girl. We about to free you. Man, but I can feel you. I haven't been at a physical job working under a manager for what? Jala's what, 5, Anthony? Yeah, 5. So Jala's 5 years old. But I tell you, when I was literally just about to lose it at my job, like, I'm like, man, if I don't leave this place, somebody's going to jail. I do not want to keep doing it.
Nah, I mean, today I literally had to have a meeting with one of the guys from my team to basically call him out on him talking behind my back to the team. I was like, so unfortunately, what I've dealt in the world of IT is that being a female, I'm always the only one most of the time.
Oh my God.
I am good at what I do, right? Some guys don't like their ego being hurt. Right. So he admitted today, even though he apologized, but I'm like, yo, you've been doing this for months. You're lucky I haven't called you out on it before. And I have my supervisor there to mediate, because I was like, if I get on my bronze about to come out, and that's not gonna be good.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
But I told him, I was like, if you have a problem, it's called communication, right? And I'm like, what do you have a problem about anyway? He was like, he admitted that his problem was his ego. I was like, I can't help you with that.
Right.
Okay. That's a you problem.
I was like, what do I do for you? I'm like, if it's your ego, then maybe you need to step it up. I mean, I don't know. You know, and I'm like, do you really, just like you talking about an email, like, do I really need to sit here and call you out on how you talking about me? Man, get out of here. Like, I don't got time for that. I'm too busy at work to deal with that.
Man. See, we got to get started so we can all
listen. Okay.
Man, just be free.
I'll be at work all day like this. This is how I'll be at the work.
Girl.
All day.
I mentally, like, once I'm done after 5, I am mentally just wiped from the day. Right?
Oh,
but
man, I know.
I'm like, but I make it a point that this is important to us, right? And I'm like, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I was like, I'm gonna retire in what, 30 years? No.
We gotta be young enough to be able to enjoy life, because I know firsthand, watching my parents and watching other people that's in my family retire at 65 and 70, and their pension and their retirement is not even enough to take care of the things that they need to live, but they spent their whole life working for the man and they cannot even afford, and they're looking like, man, how can I survive? But they worked all their life. And I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want that to be me. I don't want that to be my family. I don't want that to be the people around me. That is just bananas.
I know.
So
that's what
I'm
my
gonna-
dad's going through right now. So
Okay.
hopefully, yeah, we gotta make some money because I gotta help my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna make some.
Do it then. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's
Do
do
it.
it. I need to retire my daddy.
I know.
This course is gonna put us on another level. So listen, by the time I'm gonna be 38 in March. At 40, I said that is my cutoff. I am leaving my 9 to 5, and that's pushing it.
I even told Jordan, like once I want to say my second or third real estate like wholesaling check, I want to quit my second job because I have 2 jobs. Once I make K plus, I'm quitting Rubco, the housing agency, and I'm gonna be like a full-on real estate investor. That's my plan. That's my goal.
Nice.
I feel like if I make 100K, like just from real estate investing in any other businesses that I got going on, if I can do that like without working a 9 to 5, then I don't need a 9 to 5. Because
That while you're at your 9 to 5, imagine what you could do without being at the 9 to 5.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
During the day to do these things that you couldn't do before because you're on a 9 to 5.
Right now,
Exactly.
and I'm only
y'all what we didn't talk about?
What?
Agenda for the meeting.
The wholesaling.
facts. Wholesaling. Because you
That's
finish
it.
the course.
Watching a video right before I that's
Well, yeah, and we need to we're gonna be telling them about the attorney on Thursday, and then we're going to then talk about the wholesaling, because at that time we said in the last meeting that they should at least cut that wholesaling video on and walk around the house and do whatever, but you need to be listening to it as you're gone. So I think we should. How can we know if they actually did it? Like, we'll have to actually be in doing some type of job. We're not going to know based off of just saying, okay, wholesaling, did y'all know? We need something that's going to help us actually know.
Remember what Ace was talking about last week? Like, it doesn't matter if they actually watch it or not, because they're going to weed themselves out during this process when they're not contributing anything, when they're not even knowledgeable about certain aspects or language that wholesalers use. So yeah, that would be very telling. Because right now all we want is them to just have a basic knowledge of wholesaling, and that's the bare minimum.
Right, but I think my question is that what else are we going to say about the wholesaling then if we already told them to watch it? You know what I'm saying? So if we go on the meeting come Thursday and we're going to do what? Okay, everybody, don't forget to do the wholesaling course. Don't forget to do that. And then okay, yeah. And then we go another week and we're going to keep saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Until we get ready to
repeating yourself, really.
Until we get ready to actually get into wholesaling, and then we find out that you really didn't watch the video because it's a telltale sign.
I guess so.
If you didn't watch it.
If there's no way, because there's no way for us to call people out.
Right. So there's no way, and I'm not trying to call nobody out on the thing, but I'm just like, how long are we going to keep mentioning to watch it, but then have people say they watched it, but we don't know, and then we get to this place, and then we start to do wholesaling, and they are going to weed themselves out. But I'm just asking, should we continue to mention, okay, wholesaling, and then they're like, okay, I got it, and still haven't done it, without saying, okay, then what's some type of, we need to do something, like maybe engage in a game or some kind of conversation or questionnaire where we're actually talking about the wholesaling itself Thursday versus just saying, instead of just saying, okay, let's do wholesaling.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
That way we'll be able to kind of engage. Like, how this Discord is saying that we can have some games or something. Right. Is there something that we can do to kind of engage them? Be like, okay, do anybody know what wholesaling is? And somebody answer that question. And do anybody know how to work the numbers or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe, you know what we could do? Maybe how Anthony has those key points laid out, maybe in our meetings we can start going over like one key point per meeting.
Something, yeah.
And
So that way
just
we're actually talking
it.
about it.
Yeah. And yeah, maybe we can just ask like some little questions like, I don't know, what y'all think about driving for dollars? Like, his examples of, the text messaging. Like, did you guys feel like because he was saying how his text messaging was like better than the calling or whatever. Like, did you guys think that was a good idea? Like maybe little questions like that, like thoughtful questions like that.
Right, exactly.
You actually have to have seen it to talk about. It's like not like questions that aren't just
it has to be open-ended questions, not like a yes or no answer.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, like a multiple choice.
Yeah, exactly. That's all I'm saying is like, just because we're doing real estate, we're trying to get it. We're trying to figure out and like we said, we're all tired. We want to be done with our 9 to 5s, right? And we're going to be moving into wholesaling quickly. And so now that we're doing that, we need to start talking about it, again, prepared for it. Oh, another thing we need to talk about is that, PropWire and PropStream, right?
Right.
Because we're all supposed to be engaging in some ways, shape, form, or fashion in it, so that we can kind of compare the two. The last time we had that conversation, we were talking about, okay, then some groups will be on PropWire, some will be on PropStream. That way we can look at the features and then decide, which is the best way to move forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was putting it in. I was putting it in the agenda.
So we need to talk about that as well. Because we need to figure it, because like Anthony said, it's a beast. Like he showed me just a little bit of what he was doing on PropStream, I believe, and he was covering this whole, like part of the map or something. I'm just looking at him like, what in the world? He was like, but this is what we got to do. We got to do that. And in order for us to kind of pick the best property and the locations and all of that, so have people did that, it's outside of wholesaling, have everybody went on PropStream or PropWire to kind of check those things out.
Also for Tiana, for the agenda, since they would have a week to think about it, who's gonna lead which team?
Oh, team leaders.
Yes, team leader.
Yeah, we did talk about that last meeting.
Yeah. So how do you guys want to do it? Do you guys want to do the information about the lawyer first, get the real logistics out, and then try to make the other stuff kind of interactive?
Yeah, we definitely can. We want to stay in that 1 hour. So what we don't get to, we're gonna parking lot it.
Yeah, and then in worst case, for the stuff with the
saying that.
recording, so we can send that to them, right? Are we sending it to them? The recording?
Yeah, the next day we will.
Okay.
We're gonna send it to them.
Okay. So you could just say, hey, this is how it went. We could generalize how the meeting went for the lawyer extensively, because we're gonna already send out the video, right? So we can base on that when there's other topics, so we can stay within that one time frame.
Yeah, we definitely want to stay in that 1 hour time frame.
I would say 20 minutes max, talking about the recap of the lawyer. Then the next go off.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, because we do have to decide, obviously, well, that might be for the leadership, but we do have to decide based on those answers from the lawyer how we're going to proceed with the group. So that has to be done soon too.
I know. We need to get our stuff.
Oh, see this week.
So we can file that info. We just got to figure out what state obviously is going to be done under, but that's probably going to be the biggest one.
And
that'll be the biggest,
the
biggest hurdle.
But hey, that's what the lawyer is going to be there for, and I'm excited. I mean,
I'm excited to talk to her too.
And she has all the questions, so we should be good, and she should be ready to just go jump right into answering the questions that we provided for her.
I was just thinking about the Ace mentioned merch too for the Discord. Sorry, I just went somewhere else about just growing.
Yeah, he did. You know he did, definitely. It was so funny because
I think Jay, and I was like, Jay, I'm like, they have like this that machine, that cricket. I was like, listen, we can get started with a cricket and we can start doing merch, boo. Okay.
so I'm just gonna be transparent. I got a cricket machine in the house right now. And that's all I'm saying. I even got the little iron thing, the little presser. So
Okay.
so if we wanted to actually get a little shirt, we could.
Oh my goodness.
I love, hey, let's promote ourselves. Why not?
You know what I'm saying? I do have one.
I'll wear a shirt.
I'll go dust it off, you know what I'm saying? Because I just got it in the box. I had some, thoughts on it, but
No, it's like Christmas coming, Jay.
I'm trying to have sweats, hoodies,
whoa,
shirts.
whoa.
No, I'm talking about like overall. Now I mean when we dress. Even some baby clothes.
Yeah, so we definitely got that. So that's just a few that we can do for the agenda on Thursday.
Yeah, I think that's good. Oh, and then they just decide on the poll for Thanksgiving, right? That's decided on the
I
time.
think 11, a lot of people was doing 11 o'clock.
I think Tiana said to get until Friday to do it, right? Tiana, I think that's what I seen. Friday.
Yeah,
I
did. I was giving people a week.
You could too.
I know.
Do y'all want it to be done by the meeting? Because I was just giving people a week.
I don't care. I'm gonna be up no matter what time. So
I think by the meeting, I guess is good because then you have people there, and then we're like, hey, this is the time that mostly everybody picked, and then we could just set that aside for that day and keep it moving.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna put a message in the chat tonight then, and let everybody know to vote by the meeting instead.
Yeah, and that'll be fine. Okay, so and you said right now looking like everybody wants to do it for 11.
Yeah, it was looking like 11 the last that I checked.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well,
Mom's gonna be cooking dinner at that time already. She's gonna be like, we already had breakfast at 11. Well, our 11, right, will be your 10 o'clock. So
right. So yeah. So we'll probably have breakfast by that time, and then about 3 or 4 have dinner with all the family.
I'm gonna be waking up. I'm sleeping in every day. I get a lot of time off. I'm off from the 21st to the 26th, so I'm sleeping in every day.
Are you gonna do any cooking, Tiana, or are you gonna do all the eating?
No, my mama always makes me cook.
Okay.
She always do. She don't let me relax.
So you're gonna sleep in for a little bit. Your mama wake you up.
She comes in and wakes me up like we're back in school.
Real quick, you guys, on Monday. Hold on. I wanna not.
She's breaking now. Can't buy you nothing, girl. Can't buy you nothing. You destroy every toy.
Oh, just real quick, on Monday, I didn't want to say it out loud because my girls are they were up. But on that next Monday, I'll be on. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it right on time to the meeting because I'm picking our son up from the airport. He's surprising his sisters for things. It's been like 3 years since they seen him. So
this is for Monday the 20th, right? Like next Monday.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, let me see.
So I will be on, but it just won't be, right away because I know we're gonna do 7:30 and he gets in at 6. So maybe I can have him to his place to sign in. Oh, look, look, Ace just correct me. He's right. We did go see him in Boston. He's right. We did go see him in Boston, but it's still like his other sister didn't see him, so it's still like new for them. They excited.
And how old is he?
He is, how old is our son? 23.
No.
She is so cute. Okay, yeah, I should be good. I do have a board meeting at work, so I won't probably be leaving there till like 6:30.
I'll be on.
But I'll be on.
Oh my gosh, he's checking me on all of it. He's not 23. How old? He's 20. He's gonna be 23 in December, babes. He just texted me like he's not 23 yet.
Aww.
He'll be 23 in December.
22. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So young.
Yeah, the youth, I tell you, man, the youth. When I look at them and I just be like, man, I remember when.
I know. Oh,
Like,
22. 22.
22. Yeah.
I mean, girl, at this point, I wish I was still 30. I'm like, after 30, I'm joining top school.
Man, my body went downhill at 29. My entire body changed. Everything. You know what? I have boogers all the time now. Is that a thing?
What?
The burger.
I don't know.
The eyes.
But,
I always have to blow my nose.
Oh.
Ever since I turned 30.
you know what? Maybe you're building a lot more mucus now that you're older. Yes, maybe that could be it.
It was literally ever since I turned 30. I always have to blow my nose. I'm like, old people got a lot of snot. Like, what?
I swear, ever since I think now after 40, yeah, my body just shut down. And I swear that is my last child. And that's why I was looking at her like, because I felt like I was able to bounce back every time I had a kid. But with that last one, woo, that girl put so much weight. And they took a picture of me, and I kid you not, I'm like, who is that sitting there? They're like, that's you. Oh my gosh, like the whole back was, oh my gosh, it was horrible. I'm like, this girl blew me up, and it took a minute. Like, I can no longer say it's baby fat anymore. It's just fat, period. It's just fat.
Well, you're beautiful. You are beautiful. You are, with all your curves.
Listen, you're beautiful. Listen, I remember this girl used to be like, oh, this just baby fat. I'm like, how old is the baby? She's like, 4. I'm like, girl, that's not baby fat.
At some point, I come to the realization that it wasn't baby fat. Plus, I used to have little snacks beside my bed and in other little places, so I knew what I was doing, right? I was eating my little snacks.
Yo, that's gonna be weird when I'm pregnant, because yeah. So,
yeah.
What he has snacks for now?
Hey.
But he's a man. They can eat snacks and it'd be okay. It's us women who eat a snack and blow up 10 pounds just for eating a cookie at night.
I know. Every time I eat bad, I gotta eat lettuce for 5 days.
Right. I'm like, man.
I'm like, why you can't get a craving at 2 o'clock in the afternoon? Not at 9 o'clock or something. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So it's just crazy. But I refuse. So I had lost 10 pounds because I already knew the holidays were coming, and I didn't want to gain 10 pounds on top of the 10 pounds. So now if I gain a little weight, I feel better. I'm just back at my original weight. And I can just try back again.
Felt that.
So yeah, no. But anyways, if we don't have any other thing that's going on, we will speak to each other Wednesday for our attorney meeting, and then Thursday for our general meeting.
Yes. Okay. So the agenda, just the wholesaling course, the attorney information, prop wire / prop streams, the team leaders, and the Thanksgiving Day meeting poll. And that's it. All
That is
right.
it. Sounds
Sounds
good. All right,
I
everybody.
don't think we need prop stream and prop wire on it.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Well,
So
because,
what's the plan for those then, real quick?
Prop stream.
I think y'all let me know. You just let me know what y'all want to do. But I feel like my thought process is that we just go ahead and just jump right into and the general meetings each Thursday just begin to pull up both prop stream and prop wire and just start looking for properties, and just going through it and applying what we've learned from the 3-hour course and just start discussing it. So we spend like 40 minutes just doing that, just doing it.
So like
I think that sounds
teaching
great.
purposes, Anthony?
Say that again.
Like for teaching purposes, or are we actually looking for properties like that we really want to wholesale?
Yeah, we go through and just actually looking for, opportunities, because if I don't know how much, well, in my thoughts, I'm just seeing like, well, we could try those other things, but it seems like the main objective that we were just discussing is getting right to it. So
yeah.
if we get right to it, each general meeting, at least that's what I'm proposing. Each general meeting, we just start to go in. Okay, here's where the course began. He talked about doing this and how to find different opportunities. Let's pull up PropStream and spend 20 minutes, going into PropStream and PropWire looking for opportunities, and then spend maybe 5-10 minutes getting answering questions if people have any, like, because to me it's going to be like, oh, are we synchronized, because I can share my screen and then go from there.
I like that idea. So now we don't actually have to be talking about, doing those little questionnaires I was just saying about wholesaling. We can actually go into PropWire or PropStream and do like you're saying, Anthony, and then just move forward in that aspect of it, because we're actually doing both at the same time, talking about wholesaling, and which is the video as well, and then getting straight into looking up a property. Okay, cool. I'm down for that.
I think that's a great idea.
So should we start that this meeting? We can start at this meeting, maybe do it like we can go over the attorney information and team leaders and stuff and the Thanksgiving Day meeting poll, and then in the meeting perusing through PropStream.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we need to mention the whole, because I have wholesaling course as a topic on the agenda. Do we need to mention the wholesaling course? Because now they'll kind of they will have needed to done the wholesaling course in order to understand what we're going to be doing at the end of the meeting anyway. So
I guess to transition from the other topics, we can be like, okay, who's finished with the course, and then go into a discussion with hands-on learning with Ace was talking.
Yeah,
that's a great
exactly.
idea. So yeah, we can mention it literally just to be like, who did the course? Just to let you know, we're gonna start looking in the PropStream. So hopefully you did the course.
Yeah, and then because we're trying to get from the 9 to 5, like y'all said, so we need to go into it. So I like the idea, Mr. Ace.
Yeah. Right, and then so just like what Yvonne and Ace was saying, like once people start doing this and we start doing the hands-on and we can see who's answering, who's not answering, we're gonna see who watched the video or not.
Yeah.
So when people gonna be, as they say, lost in the sauce, yeah.
Yeah.
Not lost in the sauce.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's definitely great to start getting into that, because again, like just like how many times you're gonna mention it, right? Hey, did you do it? Did you not do it? So
exactly. So yeah, so I'm game for that. I'm ready just to get us a place. Get us a property so that way we can do what we need to do.
Sounds good.
So I'm excited. So all right, everyone. Good night. Good night. Have a good night. Hope you have a great day at work, Tiana. Don't beat nobody up, okay? Go to work.
I'm gonna try.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, everyone. We'll
talk to y'all on Wednesday. Okay,
Wednesday.
I hope You guys had a great Veterans Day. I can't even
Oh
speak.
my goodness.
I was at a debate tournament all day, so I missed my free meals.
You're saying that you're not, girl. I'm like, Red Robin be having them free burgers. Those things be
Did you at least win the debate?
not her. Were you at like, were your girls in the debate?
My daughter was. She did not win it. So you know, the team, the group, the school themselves won first place,
Okay.
but she didn't win an actual, you know, place yesterday. I mean that day or whatever. So
Okay.
What was that next year?
And how old is she? The
No.
one doing the debate?
she's 14, but she has one on this Tuesday. So tomorrow she has one as well. She goes like every other week, like twice a week.
Okay. Oh, so it's frequent.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Well,
So
she wants
yes,
to be
I'm
a lawyer?
always. You said what?
She wants to be a lawyer?
No, she does not. She want to be a meteorologist.
Okay.
Oh,
But
that-
I think that it may switch because she likes debating with us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So she really likes to voice her opinion about a lot of stuff.
between you guys, I was like, oh, I'm sure your kids are like, you guys, your kids got to have some brains, man.
very
because
smart.
You guys are both smart. So
No, this girl. So we'll see what happens. And hopefully she make it before I don't choke her out, you know. But yeah. Pray for me. Let's pray now. Thank you, Jesus. Yes, in Jesus' name. But yeah, so that's it. But she's been doing, you know, getting better. She was kind of quiet and reserved for a minute, but now that she's in debate, she's really
coming out of her shell.
Mhm.
Yeah, tell her use that voice.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we gotta go. Tiana, put on the bonnet.
Oh yeah, the bonus song. The bonus song.
Right. Good night, everybody. Let me go put mine on.
Yeah.
Holla.
bye, guys.
Good night.
Night.
Later.